Hello and welcome back to the channel and a new vlog style video. Yes, I've had a fresh haircut and by now the guys that watch me will have seen the rack behind me. So I'm going to do a bit of an update on the rack and give you guys an idea of what's been happening in the room. Parcels arrived. This goes into the next phase of the rack build. Be a bit careful opening the top. Gotta love a new fish day. Told you what's in here now. So these are from my good friend Kaz, come all the way from Scotland, and well, that knife was sharp because I've cut into the heat back. So absolutely fantastically packed as always. And everything's looking fine. And she sent me loads. So I only had 3 and she sent me 5. So these are McMaster histogrammer. And the thing that I was really looking forward to was this one. So in here we've got a breeding trio of Wabenmusterplex, and these will be going in one of the grow out tanks. So let's get these unpacked and tanked up. Wabenmunster has gone into the tank with the juvenile cockatoides, and I have put a breeding cave in there. We do sell those breeding caves. I may put another one in because there are 2 females and 1 male, and the McMaster are currently floating. So they are juvenile, but Kaz has sent me an absolute pile of them, and we'll work out and get a breeding pair out of these. Going to temperature, acclimate those for 20-30 minutes, and then we'll drip the pistos in. Meanwhile, Grumpy over here has decided he's going to come out of his cave today. He's been sat in there for 2 or 3 days, and I have seen them sort of showing with each other, so I expect a bit of breeding activity in the next few days. And the Wabenmunsters have found the cave already. There's one over at the back. I do need to put another cave in here. Some of them are starting to colour up, but one's gone in the cave already, so it'll be interesting to see if that's a female or not. I didn't even count them. I've got a feeling there's 7. A couple of the tanks I'm still waiting for some pistos and various other things to go in them. They are cycled, and just to keep the cycle going, I've been and got some juvenile bristlenose. Hopefully I'll get a male out of those to put to my standard 2 females. Put one in there. And another 2. Not coloured up, but I'm going to put 3 in that tank and 3 in that tank, although that tank's got a bit of green algae, but it hasn't got any brown diatomaceous algae like these, so I reckon that's my lighting. But I can siphon that out and give it a bit of a clean if I need to. I've sucked most of that filamentous algae out with a turkey baster, so that's those done. There already is a plec in here. There's 3 in that one, 3 in that one, and the water change is happening on this one. Now that's my own fault for leaving the courgette in there for the Wabenmunsters or Wabenmusters. So it's gone a little bit cloudy, so I'll do a couple of water changes over the next few days just to clear it down. And the good news is she's on eggs, hence why you can't see her. The 20 gallon out the house is now in place, and I want some ideas from you guys what to put in this. So it is only a 20 gallon, it's a 2 foot. I'll put the measurements up on screen. I actually thought I'd film this, but I can't find the footage anywhere. So because we've sort of gone fish on the one side of the room, I have sacrificed one of the small 25 litres on the top. And what I've done is put a very thin layer of gravel, just pea gravel washed, and a culture of blackworm for feeding to the fish. So in the centre here we've got an algae wafer, and if this will focus, you can just see a couple of blackworms. Well, there's plenty there, they're just moving the bit of algae wafer around. So with all that said, let's get a few out and let's feed some to the fish. And unfortunately we've lost one of our spiders, probably due to age. I don't think I'm going to replace the spiders, if I'm brutally honest. It's a few days later and I've had a bit of a tidy up in the room. So I've moved the pothos onto the back wall, moved my skimmer out of the way. Haven't done anything with the other tanks. I have done a big water change on this tank and kept the tannins. But the reason I've fired the camera up is I've had a delivery and I'm not sure if I'm going to put these in the room or not yet. So these are from Big Plant Lad. So for those of you that use UK social media in the fish hobby, you'll have known Big Fish Lad Paul, and Paul set up a business selling plants. So bigplantlad.com, I believe. I'll put it up on the screen. But I've had a couple of plants off him. I'm going to open these up and show you what we've got. So these are the two plants I got, and these ceramic pots. So the plants obviously are separate to the pots, but he'd got these on offer for £1.75 each, $2, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, when he sent me this, he did actually refund it because of a couple of bits of damage on the leaf. I didn't ask him to, he just chose to do that of his own accord. And I know this is called a prayer plant. So not sure if I'm going to keep them in here yet, or might put them in the house. I need to check out the requirements. I think both of them like humidity, so they may end up staying in here. But this is absolutely lovely. I'm going to have to start getting into the little insect bags that go on to live plants to stop mites and thrips and stuff like that, because I am starting to develop a bit of a collection in here and we need to look after them. But thanks, Paul, much appreciated. So quite a lot going on at the moment. I'm going to end the video now, but if you've enjoyed this or any of our content, make sure you're subscribed hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything, and you'll see this coming along nicely. Until next time, everybody, take care. Bye bye.